Good afternoon. My name is Nicholas Sanchez-Robles, and I am from Todd County, Kentucky, a small rural community just about an hour west of Bowling Green. I'm a business management major with a concentration in business administration. A couple unique facts about me is I'm a senior and I'm expected to graduate this spring. I'm also a first generation college student. A few things about my professional background thus far is I've been a licensed realtor for 2 years. I got my license in my sophomore, coming into my sophomore year here on the Hill. I've been working full time and going to school full time since I've got my license. I've learned a lot of stuff on the way. I'd say the biggest value I add to my clients on a daily basis is despite going to school, I always want to be available. That's one of the biggest things for me being a salesperson is just being available. If somebody calls me late in the evening, they have a question, I want to be able to answer it and answer it to the best of my ability. If I don't know, I will tell them I don't know. I think that right there builds the most trust that you can. I like to, build these relationships now because I do eventually do see myself having my own real estate brokerage and auction company. I would also like to dip my toe into appraisals as well. One of my biggest role models, he actually does all three and is actually very successful at it. One thing that I would love to know about you in particular is kind of what was your biggest thing coming out of college, going into the work field that you had the biggest struggle with, and how did you overcome that struggle? And if you had to do it over again, what would you do differently coming out of school? What would have been the one thing that you wanted to do to ensure that you were the most prepared for your career?